Alright, hello. Another video for the good old YouTubes. And I don't even really know what the fuck to talk about today besides just how pointless life would be if we did not have music. I swear music is it's like an escape from just the rat race, man. Like Jay Jonas said it best. You did it right, big bro. Made a family, had a business to call your own, friends like Dr. Whalen. All I have is all this money and technology. And for what? And a lot of people don't realize is that's just it in the rat race, bro. You got all these things, but then you have nothing to pass it down to. Unless, you can make clones of yourself, I guess. But that's not really... I'm not gonna say that's not real. Who knows? There probably are fucking clones running around. That's why shit is never getting better. But, yeah, I'm the type of person, too, that when I listen to, a good song, I could just put that song on repeat and just whole day just vibe to that same song. And it makes it even better if I'm tipsy, drunk, or just high or tripping. That's when you really feel the essence of a song, But yeah, it was just I was just at work today, Same old, and I feel as though it's just if you don't have some type of escapism, for security especially, you're just gonna go crazy. I'm being so honest, genuinely crazy. Cause there's some spots where I don't know if it's ranking based on color of uniform. I feel like that's so stupid. But I wear a black uniform, so I guess I'm a hench. The other ones are white, and they're I don't know, level 2 hench. And then there's the security one with the hat and commander. So he's the TC, the big, the boss, But I don't know, the people in white, they have to be down in the lobby, talking to I don't know how they're talking to these people. They most of them don't know a lick of English. They're either speaking French, Spanish, or wherever the fuck else. And it's just how are you surviving in America, how are you able to get into a homeless hotel? Well, it's a shelter, whatever, but how are you able to do that? Oh shit. Got chest burn or whatever, but yeah, I don't understand. How are you able to survive in America? And then I know when you bring this topic up, so many people who don't speak English, whatever, just get triggered or angry, you blah 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 blah. It's I'm not trying to say that. It's just put the shoe on the other foot. If I was an American and I didn't know a lick of Spanish, how the hell would you expect me to survive in Mexico? Honestly. And it's I don't know why, but they always get offended when you tell them to learn English, Always get offended. But it's bruh, you are in a place where the predominant people speak fucking one language, English. And you're getting pissy about that. You know how many times I especially now, when you order fucking DoorDash, right? Not Uber, but DoorDash or one of those things. And then they come up to you, and then you just ask them something, or you're what took them so long, or why are they somewhere else in the directions say this? They'll be no habla inglés. that shit gets me so angry because it's just like, great. Now I can't even tell you why you're stupid or how you fucked up because I don't speak Spanish. like how did you even get this job? Like, you don't know English. Like, I just don't understand, you know? Like, I just don't understand how, like, so many people could just get away with so much shit, you know? And I just feel like if I even remotely try anything in that regard, like, it's just gonna be game over for me, you know? Like, but yeah, back to before I ramble, like, I was just like bumping music the entire shift. Like, I didn't even really like sit down usually like how I used to. Well, you can't because, you have to stand. So, you know, you have to sneak to just sit. Stupid ass shit, I know, but the whole time I was really just bumping music, just not in reality anymore. I feel like that's just like one of the coolest superpowers to fucking have. Just like put yourself somewhere else completely, you know? Like, completely. No, you know? But some people is gonna say like, oh, escapism is just, oh, it's bad. You need to be in reality more. You need to be aware of what's going on. It's like, why? Look what's going around. The youngins are hooked on drugs to cope with how miserable their futures are. People already in their 20s are already hooked on some kind of substance to try and cope with how miserable their futures are. And then the only ones who are just like gleaming are the ones who were before us, who screwed up the world for everybody just so they could just live their dream life, you know? And then just constantly just berate everybody else underneath them on some, you're not working hard enough, you're not doing this, you need to get out there, and you know, all this stupid bullshit that they love to sprout. Like yeah, sure. I haven't been doing that. I've just been rotting away in my room looking at fucking illicit photos on the internet. You know, like, it's like, come on, get a grip, you know? Like, obviously, like, and then it's just like, people just really think too, like, considering with my job, like, especially the fucking people there, like, you don't speak English, and then it's just like, and then you do things that you're not supposed to do, right? Like, even though it's dumb, but you can't sit on the hotel floors, you know? And all these people have so many fucking kids, and, you know, but when the kids do it, you know, I'll let them sit down for a bit, you know, just like, hey, you know, you're a kid, you know? I at least want to try and give them, like, a little bit of, like, a childhood, though they're living in a fucking hotel. Like, but it's like, you're an adult. You know, this one lady just like, I let her sit down, because it was like the last 10 minutes of my shift, but I was waiting for like a person to come down and like bring the sign out sheet. So I didn't want like him to come down, see this lady sitting down, and then be on me on some, oh, you know, they can't sit down, you know. So I let her sit down for a good minute. You know how good? I listened to Be Real twice. That's how good I was feeling, you know? Then I look at the time, I'm like, all right, it's getting pretty, you know. So I'm just there like, hey, you know, you gotta get up, you know? And then her friends want to tell her in whatever fucking language they speak, yeah, you have to get up, whatever. Then she want to give me like a nasty ass glare and say some shit in her language. And I'm there like, bruh, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Just get up, you know? And I'm just there like, look, after 11, you can sit on the floor for all I fucking care. Like, I don't care what you're doing. Just for like the last 5 minutes, can you just get up, you know? Then her friend want to say some whatever, and then she want to kiss her teeth and say some other shit. get up and go into their room and bring on their kids and shit. I'm just there like, okay, like, fuck you getting an attitude at me for? You're the one living in a fucking shelter and you can't even, like, decipher English. And you're getting mad at me because I'm telling you to sit the fuck up? Like, bruh, you already know you can't do that shit. And then even if you want to go sit, you have a fucking room right in front of you. Bring your kids and go right there. No. Like, how the fuck are you feeling entitled and you're homeless, you know? That's why I just don't get, like, people anymore, really. It's just, like, people are just so, like, entitled to the stupidest of shits, you know? Like, how the fuck can you be, like, acting like that? You don't even own a house, you know? Like, you know, it just boggles me. Like, if anything, you should, like, I don't know. If I was a female living in that homeless shelter, I would be trying my best to learn English and then trying to, like, seduce one of the guards and trying to make myself look bad so I could get a fucking house, you know? That's what I would do, honestly, because, you know, these fucking people are just horny as fuck. Like, I see it, too. Like, with the other female guards, like, they'll be eyeing them down, like, but not too, like, obvious, but, like, yo, second they walk by, oh, their eyes are just glued on them things, you know? And I'm not blaming them, you know, y'all are, like, middle-aged, you know, or older. Some are, like, I'm guessing a little bit, like, in their early 30s, late 20s like me, you know. But I just don't know. Like, I never feel like work relationships would really work out well. Because, like, what if y'all have a fight? You know, y'all are in the same department now. And I really doubt anybody's doing the whole, yeah, HR, we're both dating. You know, nobody does that, you know. They always say they want you, like, nobody does that. Even, like, the supervisor should be dating or trying to get a little piece of that henchman, you know? And it's just, like, I just don't know. Like, if it was me, it would be strictly, like, drinks to, like, fucking, and then, like, that's it. Like, that's our relationship. We're, like, work, fuck buddies, whatever. We're cool-ass friends. We like each other, we fuck. But, like, that's it. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it sounds a bit too, like, misogynistic. I don't know. Ignore that. That's probably not even it. But I guess the word would be, like, superficial. But at least I'm honest with what I want to see, you know? I'm not trying to, like, you know, make you get into something that you don't really want to do. And then when you get into it, I'm asking for, like, different conditions and shit. Like, but, yeah, that's just security for you. It's just like, yeah, I also remember these motherfuckers really tried to make me do a double on my first day. Especially after they told me to wait for a relief. And then I waited dumb long, and he wanted to be on some, oh, I told you after 11:05 you could just walk on down if they don't come down. It's like, bro, you did not say that, you know? But I just don't know, like, with this place. Like, I'm really just here for the check. And it's weird because some of the people there new, and the other ones who aren't really new are already, like, taking note of me and, like, talking to me, or, like, you know, on some, like, hey, like, here's some tips, or, whoa, are you a vet? Or, like, treating me like, you know, and I'm just there like, bruh, like, I am not giving y'all, like, loyalty or shit like that. I'm just here to get a check, and that's it. I'm gone afterwards. And, like, I even notice now, like why do these companies love doing this? Oh, you could clock in and clock out on the app, but then you do that, but then they have like a paper you could sign, and then they'll be looking at that, but not the clock in and clocking out. It's just like, so why are we having this? You know, why? And then what gets me mad too, because even at my last job, I had to fucking leave because they weren't even paying me as much here. They were taking money out of my checks, and then I had to be calling them like before the payday, like almost all the time on some, yeah, you're missing, you know? And then it's just like, you have people, oh, you have to clock in on the phone. You do that, still get your check missing. You don't clock in on the phone, you write in the papers that you are here, they sign you in and this and that, still missing your check. You do both, still missing your check. So it's just like, what the fuck is the point? You know, like, honestly, what the fuck is the point? I know it's security, but it's just like, it's either like the management blows, or you have somebody who's treating this shit like they're a police officer, and you're not. Like, because I'm still here thinking, like, realistically, what point is there, like, a security guard for a hotel, especially in like the rooms, like, part, like what is really gonna happen there, you know? Oh no, the kids are running down and sitting on the floor. Oh, real crazy. You know? But I guess that's it for now.